Good morning. To all who are here in the sanctuary or connecting with us through technology or watching after the fact, I welcome you to People's Church. My name is Linda Levy. My pronouns are she, her, and I serve as a member on the Board of Trustees. Worship today is led by our minister, the Reverend Carin Bringelson, our interim director of faith formation, Bridget Laflin, and our worship associate, Kate Scheller. We also have Judy Mitchelson on piano, Matt Wild on internet outreach, and our special musicians, Randy Arsenis and Lou Wilcox. All people of goodwill are welcome here at People's Church. As an official welcoming congregation, we celebrate and honor your sexual orientation, gender expression, and gender identity, your immigration status, whatever it may be, as well as your race, ethnicity, and cultural background. We also celebrate and honor your journeys of faith and doubt, your comfort and discomfort with money, your bodies of all sizes and shapes, your abilities and disabilities, both seen and unseen, your age and your generational perspectives, and so much more. Whoever you are accepted, just exactly as you are. A special welcome goes out to any newcomer joining worship today. If you would like to be added to our mailing list, please contact the church office, or if you're here in person, please fill out a green card, which you can find in the pew rack in front of you, and place it in the offering plate as it gets passed later in the service. Following today's worship, online participants are welcome to chat with everyone gathered on Zoom. In-person participants are invited for coffee and conversation in the lower level. Today we will be holding a special reception to say thank you and farewell to our fabulous pianist, Judy Mitchelson. If you have an order of service, please look at the back and consider, is there something you'd like to get involved with here in this vibrant congregation? I want to point out that also, after you've pondered that and come up with an idea of how you can get more involved, we have a couple of things coming up. You can make a splash at the pool party at Norridge Aquatic Center from 1 to 3 p.m. today. Might be a little chilly, but it'll be enjoyable. Also, 1 week from Friday on September 5th is the Jim Scott concert. Tickets are only $20, and Brian Davis can answer any questions. Yay, Brian. Okay. And 2 weeks from today will be our water communion. Remember to bring water from a special place for this ceremony. Finally, we extend a great big thank you to many people who have given of their time and talents in order to make today's gatherings possible. Bill Hart and Terry Dieterman on the sound system, the greeters, Brenda Mishak and Rose Gabe, and to the kitchen crew headed up by Robin Miesler Kubanek or Kubanek, I never remember how to, okay, Kubanek. With a sense of gratefulness for this time of being together, I invite you into a moment of awareness, which will begin and end with the ringing of our singing bowl.
These words from the Unitarian Universalist minister, Reverend Nathan Ryan. Be it real or metaphor, whatever is in your backpack, or your briefcase, or your purse, that you've brought into this sanctuary that is weighing you down, leave it behind. Whatever you are carrying that is keeping you distracted or caught up in shame or guilt or hopelessness, leave it behind. If you need it, it will be there when we are done. But for this hour, just let it go. Come into this place with open hearts. Come into this place with a soul that has remembered how to be tender again. Come into this place with a renewed hope for this world. Come into this place ready to build a world we've always been worthy of and have always dreamed of. Come, let us worship together. Now, today is a little bit of an improv service, so I need one person to volunteer to help light the chalice, because in the tradition, if you want to volunteer, you come over to Ms. Bridget and she'll help you get started. Because in the tradition of our Unitarian Universalist ancestors, we light a chalice each time we gather. And as Bridget and her entourage, it could be more than one person, come forward to light our chalice here in the sanctuary, I invite those of you online at home to light a candle nearby or to hold a warm intention in your heart. And as all of us together are willing and able, please join in reading aloud our chalice lighting words as together we say, "We light this chalice with open hearts, creating a place where souls remember how to be tender. We seek a renewed hope, ready to build a world we've always been worthy of and have always dreamed of."
All those who wish to are invited to join me in saying the words of affirmation of this church. Love is the spirit of this church, and service is its law. This is our great covenant, to come together in peace, to seek the truth in love, and to help one another.
And so as we prepare to sing our gathering hymn, I need a little bit of help from the congregation. That is because we need some words. Usually when we sing this hymn, which is number 368, we sing to the power of the faith within, or we sing to the power of hope within, or of love within, or of joy within. And so now we need 4 words that we're going to write up here on our board. Thank you. So that we know what to sing to today. So does anyone have a word they can help us with? Get us started? Yeah. Compassion. Sing to the power of compassion within. Okay, a second word. Yeah, Kirta. Happiness. Okay. Deb first. Peace within, and then I heard strength within. Happiness. So we're going to sing to the power of the compassion within. We're going to sing to the power of the happiness within. We're going to sing to the power of the peace within. And then we're going to sing to the power of the strength within. Now, if you notice in your hymnal, there are 2 different parts to this song. One is a low part that I'm going to lead you in with Josh's help. And then there's a high part that Kate's going to lead you in with Shelby's help. So come on up, voluntolders. And we'll do the low part over on this side, the high. Now, it doesn't mean if you're on this side of the sanctuary, you can't sing the high part, okay? You can sing whichever part you want, but try to sing the words that we're trying to remember together, all right? Let's try it. Now let us sing, 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 sing. Now let us sing, sing, sing. Lift up your voice, be not afraid. Let us sing to the power of the compassion within. Now let us sing, 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 sing. Now let us sing, sing, sing. Lift up your voice, be not afraid. Let us sing to the power of the happiness within. Now let us sing, sing, sing. Now let us sing, sing. Lift up your voice, be not afraid. Let us sing to the power of the peace within. Now let us sing, sing. Now let us sing, sing. Lift up your voice, be not afraid. Let us sing to the power of the strength within. Oh, yes. You may be seated. Thank you. We have a time for all ages, and we need some help with this too. So come on forward.
Okay, Girsa, come this way. We're going to have you stand right in the middle.
Do you want to introduce this, Bridget?
Sure. This is the book We Are the Builders by Deepa Iyer. It is one of the two common reads for this year from the UUA. They opted to have a children's book and an adult book this year. So, we are going to be learning about all the different ways that we can affect social change, and Girta's going to help me demonstrate.
Do you want to help me? Okay, it was illustrated by Romina Galata. And it goes like this. Welcome to our community day. Ready to find your role to play? My name is Ramla. I'm your guide. Follow me and stay by my side. So many grown-ups and kids are here. Everyone wants to volunteer. There's plenty to do in our own town. Help new friends, plant trees in the ground. The time is now. Let's all play a part. Listen and learn. What moves your heart? We are the builders. We form and forge, construct and fix, improve homes with nails and bricks. See these old desks, tables, and chairs? Good as new with some repairs. Who wants to be a builder? Now, do you want to explain what's going on up here?
So, Girta is demonstrating. All of the 10 different ways that we can be builders. Or roles. Yeah, the 10 different roles we can play.
Okay, so this is the builder role with the safety glasses and the hammer. All right. How about we are the caregivers? We comfort, console, soothe, and cheer. Care gets for all, near and dear. Acts of service and words that mend. How can I help, my new friend? And it looks like Girta might be getting a baby pack put on. with some help. Oh, what a nice caregiver you are. Who wants to join the caregivers? Okay. We are the frontline responders.
I'm holding my necklace.
We plan and protect. Stay prepared. Storms brewing, but don't be scared. Stock cans of soup, bags of fresh fruit. Gather warm coats, gloves, and boots. Okay, who wants to join the frontline responders? We got some of those too. Excellent. We are the disruptors. We declare, demand, demonstrate. Call for change, don't hesitate. Raise our voices, banners, and beats. Meet and march out in the streets. Wait, what was that? What'd you just put in
I
your
just
bag?
moved the hammer so she could hold the
Oh,
sign.
the hammer, okay. Who wants to join the disruptors? Okay. Next role is the experimenters. We scan, invent, and improvise, solve hard problems with fresh eyes. What if these used bottles and rags could become backpacks and bags? Who wants to join the experimenters? Oh, wow. Okay. Next come the visionaries. We dream, imagine, and inspire a world we can all admire.
No.
Fresh air, clean water, safe and free, bright futures. That's what we see. Who wants to join the visionaries? Wait, do you have binoculars on now? Binoculars so you can really see the clean water. And an experimenting magnifying glass. Okay, we are the weavers. Here comes some weaving. We stitch, we braid, we intertwine. Common threads link hearts and minds. When people fight or disagree, find what connects you and me. Through weaving ourselves back together in covenant. Who wants to join the weavers? Okay. We are the healers. We renew, restore, and relieve. Tend to those who cry and grieve. Sometimes when the world's too much, we nurture with breath and touch. So what did you give her?
We have a first aid kit and a yoga mat.
All right. Those are the healers. Who wants to join the healers? We are the storytellers. We sing, we dance, we create art, bring joy and love heart to heart. Vibrant murals preserve our past, history's cherished at last. And we have reading glasses, so that storytellers can be read as well. Who wants to join the storytellers? Okay. Of the different roles to play, which one feels like you today? You could become a guide like me. Here's a guide. A walking stick and a extra hat. Safari hat. You could become a guide like me. Show new folks what they can be. We mentor, we advise, we steer, share wisdom, honest and clear. Now that it's clear what we can each do, we want to hear from all of you. What role would you choose? Who would you be? How will you change your community? Now, I do think Goethe deserves a big round of applause.
Just one more minute. So, as you can see, it's a little bit silly. I saw almost everybody raise their hand for almost everyone. And if we do that, we have to carry a lot of things. And so it might make more sense for us to think about and discern what it is that we really want to do. Where do our gifts truly lie? Which role is who we are and best fits us? So these are the things we're going to be thinking about this year, exploring all these different roles so that we don't all have to take on all of them and burn ourselves out.
Yes.
So thank you, Girta.
I can help with this if you want to explain the next part.
So now is the time when we ask all of our students and learners to come forward and receive a blessing. This includes college students, adult students, teachers, librarians, non-traditional learners, like anyone who does research on how to make art, or how to build a deck, or plant a garden, or anyone who plans to attend a forum this year, or participate in faith formation. I'm hoping that all of you plan to learn something. So if you brought some of your learning tools, a backpack, a laptop case, a yoga mat, whatever, please bring them forward and set them over there. And if you didn't bring anything with you, that's okay. You can still come forward. But while you're up front, pick up a keepsake and take it back to your seats while we sing From You I Receive. To you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. From you I receive, to you I give. Together we share, and from this we live. You I receive, to you I give. Together we share. Is there anyone who did not get one? If you didn't get one, Reverend Carin can bring you one. Okay. So once you get your keepsake, take a look at it. And take a look at all these symbols of learning that are over here. These backpacks and bags and yoga mats and things. We spend our lives growing and learning. As Unitarian Universalists, we hold shared values, and one of those values is transformation. Every time we learn something new and apply it to our understanding of the world, we are transformed. And so by placing value on transformation, we also place a value on learning. So now I invite you to turn and face someone who's near you. As you go out into the world, know that that person and everyone here loves you. And their love will go with you to school, to the library, to your backyard, on the internet, to your book club, everywhere you learn. This love will be with you through the good times and the bad times, and everywhere in between. The love of this community will be with you in your hearts, loving you and cheering you on. You can remember us whenever you need to by looking at your little token. I invite you to hold on to it And when you get your backpacks and bags back, you can attach it to your bag or somewhere you will see it often. And think of all the love and support and good vibes that you want to pass on to the other learners in this congregation and in your lives. So now I invite you to hold out your hands to bestow blessings on one another.
And I offer you these words. And if you want to rub your hands together so you can feel the warmth, just imagine that. You can turn to each other and give this blessing to each other if you want as well. Spirit of life and love, be with our loved ones as they journey out from us. Fill their hearts with courage and strength and tenderness. Help them to tell their truth about who they are and all that they see. Help us to listen in a way that lets them speak. Be with all of us whose hearts break for the backpacks not taken up this school year. Help us all reach out, using our minds and bodies and words, trusting our wise and growing hearts to truly make our classrooms and our workplaces and our homes and our churches and our world safe and nurturing places for all. Spirit of love and life, fill us all with courage and help us to know that wherever we go in love. May it be so, and amen.
Please rise as you are willing and able for our next hymn, number 1068 in the teal hymnal, Rising Green. Here's our hymn of the month.
My blood doth rise in the roots of yon oak, her sap doth run in my veins, boundless my soul like the open sky, where the stars forever have lain, where the stars, where the stars, where the stars forever have lain. My hands hold the weavings of time without end, my sight as deep as the sea, beating my heart sounds the measures of old, that of love's eternity. That of love, that of love, that of love's eternity. I feel the tides as they enter the moon, rushing on a far distant sand, winging my song is the wind of my breast, and my love blows over the land. And my love, and my love, and my love blows over the land. My foot carries days of the old into new. Our dreaming shows us the way. Wondrous our faith settles deep
Our reflection today comes in the form of a game to start with. So I invite Bridget and her helper to come forward.
Improv for over 20 years. And one of the prime rules in improv is called yes and, which is the name of this service. And what it means is you take what is given to you, yes, say yes, and build on it, right?
By
So
saying
we accept our reality the way it is, and then we try to make something more of it, right? Living in denial is not super helpful in life or in improv. So Bev is going to help me out with a little game, and pay attention because you get to play it in a minute with the people sitting around you. So the way this works is that someone starts with any statement at all. I'm going to say, a cat walked by my house, and then Bev is going to say yes, and then build something on that. So, a cat walked by my house.
Yes, and a dog came up and licked it on its head.
Yes, and speak into the mic. Maybe say it one more time so people
A dog came up and licked the cat on its head.
Yes, and the cat tasted like bacon.
And and the dog started licking the cat on its belly.
Yes, and the cat did not like that, so she ran up a tree.
Yes, and the dog chased the cat right to the base of the tree.
Yes, and then a kind child came walking by looking at the barking dog.
Yes, and the child started petting the dog.
Yes, and the dog calmed down.
Yes, and the dog rolled over because it wanted its belly scratched.
The end. Now, we kept this firmly in the realm of the possible, but improv does not have to remain in the realm of the possible. Feel free to add in anything that you would like. Aliens, time travel, whatever might come to your mind. So I would like you to pair up with someone near you, or maybe a group of 3, and we're going to play this game just for a few minutes. So form your little groups, and then one person can start, and then the next person will just continue the story.
What should they do if they're online? Watch us. Do we, you have a time that you want me to call people back?
all. Hello. Thank you all for joining in my games. I saw a lot of laughter out there as well.
Wait, can you say that again?
I saw a lot of laughter out there as well. And that is one of the gifts, the spiritual gifts of improv, is that laughter and joy. And I hope that you can all carry that with you as you leave today.
Thank you to Yes and. And I have to say that there was another yes and earlier in the worship service, and that was that there is a common read book from the UUA this year that is for kids, yes, and for adults. It talks about some of the same roles and things that we can do to step in and step out without hurting ourselves or each other. And this is a second and. There is another common read book that the social justice team is encouraging folks to engage with. It's called The Swine Republic: Struggles with the Truth About Agriculture and Water Quality. And it is specific to Iowa. So there's a lot of opportunities for learning and exploring as we move into this church year together. By doing social justice in a way that is sustainable, our spirits are nourished while our world is transformed. We do not need to sacrifice our bodies, ourselves, our spiritual growth and development in the process. Because the goal is to continue the good fight. The goal is to keep coming back. The goal is to live another day to do the work of this world. And so finding those ways to find your role, being a builder or a caregiver or a weaver or a storyteller. And maybe you're going to be that role one day and a different role another day. Or maybe 1 month and another month, or 1 year and another year. So it's, yes, you can do multiple things, but maybe not all at the same time. How many balls can we actually juggle successfully? I can do 2, I think. 1 in each hand. I think there are some spiritual yes ands as well in our lives. And I thought up some, and I invite you to think up the spiritual yes ands in your life. So for example, from our hymn number 123, Spirit of Life, there is a lyric that says, "Roots hold me close. And," do you remember the next part? "Wings set me free." We have a deep desire to know our belonging in a place and a people. The roots of our ancestors, the roots of our beloveds. And we also have a deep desire to explore and learn and transform and grow. To me, that's a yes and. There's another song we sing. "From you I receive, to you I give." Yes, I want to receive, right? And I want to give. From you I receive, to you I give, together we share, and from this we live. There is a yes and of our principles. Remember when we had those 7 principles, maybe 8? The first one was, and is, the inherent worth and dignity of every person, really focusing on the individuals that we are, the unique and vibrant and beloved people as we are as in our individual selves. And the 7th principle of the interdependent web of which we are all a part. The collective, the much bigger universe than our single individual lives. So alone in my spiritual life, I need to reflect, spend some time pausing in theological reflection and prayer and meditation. And there's this also coming togetherness that we do on Sunday mornings here, where we make meaning together. So there's the yes of individuals and the togetherness of community. And then in our UU shared values, do we remember what is at the center? Love is at the center of our shared values. Now, when love is at the center, we know both ecstasy and agony. If we open ourselves to love, we know we will know deep joy and great pain. To me, that love is a yes and. Yes, we are called to love the world, called to love our neighbors, called to love one another and ourselves. And humans are frustrating and annoying and hard to live with some days. But that doesn't mean that love isn't central to our calling us back into our greatest selves, our best selves, for a greater good. Earlier this week, I was with colleagues, and we were going around saying how things were, how's life in your corner of the state. It happened to be colleagues from around Iowa. And one said, everything's fine. And we're living through an apocalypse. The apocalypse being the unveiling of what's beneath. We are now able to see what's really underneath the culture in which we are a part. Everything's fine. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I have food on the table. I'm speaking for myself, I know some people don't. And there is injustice and despair and destruction that is happening because of humans, of which we are a part. This yes and follows us everywhere we go. I invite you to find the yes ands in your life, to acknowledge them, to honor them, and to share them with those near you so that you need not hold it alone. May it be so, and may we be so. Amen.
Each week, we participate as a community in the spiritual practice of generosity. The offering we collect today will go to support the mission of People's Church, which is leading compassionate lives through spiritual growth and just action. And now, in a spirit of generosity and compassion, this morning's offering will now be gratefully given and lovingly received.
Thank you. Thank you for all the ways you embody generosity. May we be transformed by our giving. May the world be transformed by our gifts. We now enter into a time of prayerful meditation, a time when you're invited to silently acknowledge your great joys and deep sorrows. For those who would like to come forward in silence, you have two options to symbolize the stirrings of your hearts. You can either choose a candle to place in the sand or choose a stone to place in our communal sacred water. Kate will start by lighting a candle in honor of those who are facing disaster, despair, and destruction. May we hold them in the light of love. And now, I invite all who would like to come forward to come down the center aisle and return to your seats by the side aisles. As you are willing and able, will you join me in a spirit of prayer and meditation? Spirit of laughter and tears, mystery of love and loss. We gather together as many individuals and as a single community. Together we acknowledge our joys and sorrows, as symbolized through our stones and candles. We seek protection and peace for those in danger and in distress. We seek courage and compassion for all those working for greater justice in this world. May we find comfort in the small miracles and stretch beyond our comfort zones as we learn and work to transform ourselves and our world. May it be so, and may we be so. Amen. I've got peace like a river in my soul. Those are the traditional words of the hymn that we're going to sing, but we're going to need some help again. It is an improv service. So we are going to need an emotion. We're going to need 3 emotions and 3 natural phenomena. So I've got blank like a blank. So, does anyone have an emotion that we should, yes, Girta. I've got sadness, like a rock. Yes, like the sadness that kind of sits in the pit of our stomach. Okay, good one. I've got blank like a blank. What's another one? Another emotion. I've got passion. Like a fire. I've got passion like a fire. All right. And our third verse is going to be, I've got hope like a river. All right. So the first verse is, I've got sadness like a rock. Second verse, I've got passion like a fire, and I've got hope like a river. Are you ready? Let's try it. Please stand and rise in all the ways that we do in body and or spirit. I've got sadness like a rock. I've got sadness like a rock. I've got sadness like a rock. I've got sadness like a rock in my soul. I've got sadness like a rock. I've got sadness like a rock. I've got sadness like a rock in my soul. I've got passion like fire. I've got passion like fire. I've got passion like fire. I've got passion like fire in my soul. I've got passion like fire. I've got passion like fire. I've got passion like fire in my soul. Hope like a river. I've got hope like Yes.
As Reverend Carin extinguishes our chalice, all are invited to read aloud our words to extinguish this flame. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts until we are together again.
And before we enjoy one last gift of music, I offer you this blessing. Go forth knowing the both and of life, the yes and. Be passionate, be sad, be hopeful. Know that you are never alone, that you have enough, and that you are enough to share with the world. Blessed be, and go in peace.
Do you want to share this one?
You must know someone like him. He was tall and strong and lean, body like a greyhound, his mind so sharp and keen. But his heart grew like a laurel, all twisted on itself. Almost everything he did caused pain to someone else. It's not just what you're born with, but what you choose to bear. Not how large your share is, but how much you can share. It's not the fights you dreamed of, but those you've really fought. Not just what you're given, it's what you do with what you got. What's the use of the finest voice if you've nothing good to say? What's the use of two strong legs if you only run away? What good is strength and muscle if you only push and shove? What's the use of the finest ears if you can't hear cries for love? It's not just what you're born with, but what you choose to bear. Not how large your share is, but how much you can share. It's not the fights you dreamed of, but those you really fought. Not just what you're given, it's what you do with what you got. Now, the words are printed on the screen, aren't they? Yeah. I wanted everybody to join in on the chorus. Between those who use their neighbors, those who use a cane, between those in constant power and those in constant pain, between those who run to evil and those who cannot run, tell me which ones are the cripples, which ones touch the sun. Well, it's not just what you're born with, but what you choose to bear. Not how large your share is, but how much you can share. It's not the fights you dreamed of, but those you really fought. Not just what you're given, it's what you do with what you got. Thank you.